I'd like to welcome you to another episode of the Mission Matters Marketing Podcast, your source for all things marketing. My name is Adam Torres. You can follow me on Instagram at AskAdamTorres to keep up with my book releases, book tour schedule, signings, all that other good stuff. Always love to connect with you there. And as always, if you'd like to apply to become a co-author of one of my upcoming books, just head on over to the website, missionmatters.com, and click on Become an Author to apply. All right, so today I have Joanne Penn on the line, and she is the CEO over at 10 Plus Visual Branding. Joanne, welcome to the show.
Thank you so much for having me.
So I'm excited to get into today's topic. So we're going to talk about the new norm in digital brand marketing. But before we do that, let's get a little bit further into what you're doing over at 10 Plus Visual Branding first. Tell us a little bit more about the company, please.
Okay, so we have been a full-service brand marketing agency for years. And what we focus on and what we excel at is, number one, DNA decoding, brand DNA decoding for businesses, for professional services. We work very closely with the CEOs and founders and the executive teams to, so to speak, turn the rock into a gem. Is to distill a company's past, present, and the future, most important. The business plans, the marketing go-to strategies, the study of their target audience profiles, and most importantly, their own DNA. What does their brand stand for? All of that, and refine and chisel and polish into a gem. That is the brand essence, the business brand. So that's the decoding part. And then we create content, original, authentic, verbal content that connects to the target audience, as if the music to their ears, okay? And visual content, videos, graphics, and websites, and then blogs, original ghostwriting blogs based on their brand, for the brand, around the brand, with the brand, and to promote them and to amplify. The third word is amplify, with marketing technology, automation, and SEO, and PPC, and the whole 9 yards. So to string the whole 9 yards, we start with decode, that's the brand DNA, and then we create the verbal and then the visual, and visual is a whole lot more powerful, by the way, to the midbrain of human, decision making. And then the last word is amplify. Decode, create, amplify. So that's what we do. And we have teams of experts and highly skilled talents to deliver the content, to shoot the videos, and professional photographers for customized photography for your website, and to team in the photos, and then ghostwriters that are highly experienced and have expertise in particular areas.
That's awesome. Let's switch it up a bit, Joanne. I want to get into today's topic. So the new normal in digital brand marketing. So where do you want to begin with that one? Because everybody's thinking about it.
Yes. Oh gosh, I'm sure that working from home, it's quite a change for some people, and now businesses are more reliant on social media, on websites, on podcasts, webinars. The businesses need to reach out to their prospects to serve their customers, and the customers are reaching out from the internet. So this is the new normal, and for better or for worse, we got to deal with it. So the website verbiage, the brand presence, and how you move not just the mind, but the heart and soul of a business's target audience is crucial. And what makes or breaks a website is the art and the science of communicating to the target audience in a way that they can emotionally connect. So all boils down to trust and competence. You got to earn their trust, and they got to show you're competent for what you claim yourself as the expertise, or what product or services you're trying to sell. So this is really crucial. This is the age of turning sellers into influencers and turning buyers into loyal followers, and it's easier said than done. So we really can help some companies to redefine and rebrand their brand essence based on the studies of themselves, of their customers, and their marketing, their market, and their peers or competitors. So we do this in-depth study to make sure your website is not only going to influence but also engage. Okay, so content is the king and the engagement is the queen. To engage the customers, the prospects, and everybody needs that, to continue our this new normal way of conducting business. So this is the time, I think, if anyone needs that kind of service and see the importance of it, and we're here to help them put the best foot forward.
And can I just have everybody just pause for a minute? That was the best line I think I've heard all year. Content is king and engagement is the queen. That was amazing, Joanne. I was like, and you are the master of language. That was so good. I was like, oh, I get it. And you need both.
Yeah.
Or else you don't have any errors. If you don't have both, you're not going to have any errors, and your business isn't going to be around long.
Right. And yes, especially nowadays, you need to engage the customers. And most of the websites out there, even for some very high-end professional firms and for some very high-end industries, and they are just informational. It's all about what we do. This is how we do it. That's it. Okay, and that's like 30 or at best 50% done. What's more important is, and what's harder to do is to tell them why I do what I do, why we offer this product line, why we have this service for you, and what differentiates us, what's the brand essence that we stand by that serves your need, okay? And then is to engage them, is to make sure you inspire them, you empower them, and you let them have the convenience and the opportunity of asking you questions. And it has to be really creative. And we, my firm, it's 10plusbrand.com, okay? We excel at creating those strategies, and then the authentic content, original and authentic content to inspire people, okay, and translate those abstract verbs and nouns and complex ideas into simple to understand language, okay, emotionally resonating language, and then we turn that into video, very quality, I call it classics, that will not be irrelevant for at least 5 years. That is the brand essence. So this is how we do it, inside out. That's the long game. That is the relationship building versus transactional way of selling.
I love it.
Yes.
So, Joanne, if somebody, first off, I can talk to you about this all day long, but we're about out of time. If somebody's listening to this, Joanne, and they want more information on 10 Plus visual branding or to connect with your team, what's the best way for them to follow up?
Okay, so visit my website, which is www.1010plus, P-L-U-S, brand, B-R-A-N-D, 10plusbrand.com. And visit the blog section and the portfolio section, because we have different kinds of portfolios for just content and for websites and for videos and for photos, and for the ghostwriting blogs are not there because it's ghostwriting blogs.
Of course. Of course.
Right. But we after we serve our clients with establishing the brands or refine or rebrand, we create their content, and then we continue to create their blogs, because the original blogs are so much more powerful. Okay, 10 plus.
I love it. Well, Joanne, really appreciate you coming on the show today and sharing more about your background, all the great work you're doing over at 10 Plus Visual Branding. And my personal thank you is thank you for showing me about content being king, but engagement being the queen. That was the best line I've heard all year. I love it. And to the audience, as always, thank you for tuning in. I hope you had a lot of fun listening to this. We had fun making this for you. If you did, don't forget, subscribe to the podcast. Leave me a review on the Apple iTunes Store. And if you're watching this on our YouTube channel, Mission Matters Marketing, definitely give us a subscribe there. But also leave us some comments in the comment section. Love to hear what you're working on and what's going on in your world. And Joanne, thanks again for coming on the show.